You have probably seen all over the internet talking about the new Nikon Z5 Mark II. This is oh so amazing, magnificent. It is a new standard of entry level. And then at the same time, some other people say that oh, it's just a ZF with a different body, or it's not that different than to the Z6 Mark II. What's so special about it? Well, I have tested with Kai in his video, in Kai's video. You can check it out there. It's all very confusing which side because I'm looking at the screen that's mirrored. By the way, yeah. Oh, by the way, this video is sponsored by NordVPN. This, Nikon's new full-frame entry-level camera doesn't feel cheap anymore. That means it did feel cheap before with the Nikon Z5 with the 4.5 frame per second burst. Not even a backside illuminated sensor, 4K crop. I'm sorry, it do feel really bare basic. But not now. First, let's talk about right at the beginning. Let's talk about the price. So the Nikon Z5 Mark II, for now, the suggested retail price is around US dollars 1700. I am going to compare to other cameras that suggest retail price. For example, the Canon R8, the suggested retail price is 1500. Panasonic S9, 1500. So I think this is around the ballpark of an entry-level camera. So I consider the S5 Mark II is an entry-level camera, even though the original Z5 was a little bit cheaper, $300 cheaper, but it was quite a few years behind. Of course, people will point out that no, the R8 is much cheaper now, but when I'm looking at how a camera positions itself on the market, I think it's only fair to look at the suggested retail price because, of course, an older camera is going to have a discount price, and the Z5 Mark II is going to get cheaper as well. What is the Sony entry-level camera? For now, it is the A7C Mark II, but it is really expensive if you compare to the other three. I was going to skip this, but okay, let's go through it quickly. It do 10 fps, mechanical shutter, nothing special. Image stabilization in video mode makes you wonder, is it actually turns on? Single card slot just like Canon and Panasonic. The only good thing, autofocusing, really great. But it's bloody expensive, so let's move on. So if you look at this, the R8 is only $200 cheaper than the Z5 Mark II. But the R8 doesn't have interbody stabilization, only have a single card slot. The one thing better on the R8 is that when you shoot 4K 60, it uses the whole sensor, the full width of the sensor. But the Z5 Mark II is still a crop. If you shoot 4K 25 or 30, of course it's full frame. It is the same as the Panasonic S9 as well. But the S9 doesn't have a viewfinder, only have one card slot. Yeah, and autofocusing isn't that good for shooting still. So honestly, the Z5 Mark II is really with a really competitive price for what you are going to get really great AF system. It got 3D matrix focusing, tracking, and it used the same AF system as the Z8 and Z9. Some say Z5 Mark II is really close, really similar to Z6 Mark II, but Z6 Mark II doesn't have 3D tracking. That's the big difference. Last time I tried the Z6 Mark II, it was in Hong Kong. It was like a lifetime ago. And as you know what happened to Hong Kong, and that's when I start to use VPN, and I picked NordVPN. And of course this video is sponsored by NordVPN, but I like it. Just like a camera getting more and more features, NordVPN getting more and more features as well, especially this threat protection. It can stop fake websites, scan any file as you are downloading them, and then it can block tracker that follow you around or on what you do, what you buy, what you look at. It also has this dark web monitor. You put in all the email that you use, it will monitor. For example, for me, for some reason, I have used several different dark web monitors. NordVPN actually picked out more leak than other that I have used. Of course, VPN also lets you access content all over the world like live sport events. VPN also means that your own ISP or the public Wi-Fi can't record your web browsing history. and it protects you from fake Wi-Fi. So if you want to try out NordVPN, you can use the link in the description down below or the QR code here. If you join 2 years plan, they will give you 4 months extra for free. And within 30 days, if you tried it, if you don't like it, you can cancel, take all your money back, basically a free trial. If you look at Kai's video, we talked about it was 9.5 megapixel, 9.5 frame per second raw mechanical shutter. But it's got a lot of conditions you have to meet. If you go to Nikon website, look at the tech spec of Z5 Mark II, you'll find this exciting puzzle to solve. When we were making Kai's video, we were told that mechanical shutter raw burst is 9.5 fps max. Turns out you have to use front curtain shutter. If you use full mechanical, it's 7.8 fps. Now the 10 and 15 fps, apparently this looks like electronic shutter, silent mode. 14 fps, it looks like it is mechanical shutter but JPEG, which is mentioned in their press release. And we know that C15 and C30 are JPEG electronic shutter. But anyway, mechanical shutter raw shooting, 10 fps actually pretty good for a full-frame entry-level camera, faster than R8, but R8 do 40 fps electronic shutter raw, but 10 fps mechanical shutter raw, electronic shutter JPEG 30 fps. Is that enough? Yes, it's more than enough for entry-level camera. Now video shooting is typical entry-level, so you can shoot 4K 25, 30, but it has APS-C crop when you shoot 4K 50 or 60p. I mean, compared to Canon R8, the other entry-level camera, and the S9, they do have, each of them do have their strength. So the Canon R8, it can do 4K 60 with full width of the sensor. This one got 6K. Yeah, this one can do 6K. But the Nikon is the only one got dual card slots. And I love to shoot into 2 card slots. I like to shoot into 2 cards at the same time. Like put all my eggs into 2 baskets. That's what I say. Another thing is that Nikon Z5 Mark II is probably the cheapest mirrorless camera that can shoot raw video internally, shooting to 2 SD cards. So at the beginning, I've mentioned somebody think the Z5 Mark II is amazing. Something is nothing new, I'd rather get the Z6 Mark II. I mean, it's an entry-level camera. Of course, you don't expect there's anything new. But compared to R8 and S9, the Z5 Mark II is a powerful competitor with amazing burst and AF system, and also no other entry-level camera give you dual card slots. Especially the previous Z5 feels like a make-do camera for me, but the Z5 Mark II, I would be happy to have it as my only camera. I mean, I use a Panasonic to shoot my YouTube video, but they are still not good for still AF tracking. Z5 Mark II is just decent enough as a great hybrid camera. Now, Nikon Z system is in a much better state than before. You now have a great entry-level full-frame, amazing mid-range and flagship. And don't forget, red camera.